People say willpower is a mental game. This is true. But what if it was also physical? What if instead of common practices like meditation or therapy, you could actually train your willpower like a muscle? Have you ever heard of the Anterior Mid-Cingulate Cortex, or aMCC for short? When you're frustrated, tired, or desperate to quit, the aMCC is the engine that keeps you moving towards the reward. It monitors your internal state and decides if the goal is worth the resources. If your aMCC is lacking, your brain overestimates the pain and underestimates the gain. Here's the most important thing about training your aMCC. It only grows when you do things you hate. So in order to strengthen my aMCC, I've decided to do something that I hate. Running a 5K. Okay, getting ready to go do a little mock run of the 5K. I believe it's like 3.3 miles. Now, just as a little insight, I was at the studio till about like 1:30 a.m. last night. And then I got home and it was like 3 a.m. Long story short, it just happens to be daylight savings time. And then I had to go do another session from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. So I'm shot. What we're gonna push through. This is when it matters most, right? I kind of lucked out because it's like the warmest day it's been in probably the last 3 months. More than likely finish this run and do nothing for the rest of the day. Let's see how things go.
This coming Saturday?
Yeah.
Is when the actual thing is?
Yeah.
I still haven't signed up. I gotta go do that. I'm gonna start the jog. I'm gonna take it nice and light. You know, this hill looks a lot less steep when you're driving up it. Stopping to pee. I know David Goggins would be pissed right now. All right, I feel like $1 million. Back, so back. Here we go, the killer. This is gonna suck. Ankles are shot, calves burning, shins hurting, words slurring. Yeah, I'm not doing the rest of the day. I'm gonna eat mad food and relax.
That was dope. No, it wasn't really dope, but
No, it sucked. It was actually awful, but we did it, and that's what's important.
what you talking about with the amygdala?
It definitely grew a little bit, 100%. Okay, the run is complete. I'm hurting, probably smell like doo-doo. We're gonna celebrate with a 2 Roads THC seltzer. It's gains right there. We're at a 13.3. Not too bad.
It's a beautiful day. It's like 65 degrees. It's hard to get outside. Definitely think after yesterday's run, I need a little bit of a break. Gonna do some upper body, a nice push workout today. Potentially finish up some steep incline walking, just to pull the gears up, you know what I'm talking about? Did not realize that the race was this soon. It was coming up this Saturday. Really only got like 6 days realistically to get ready. Yesterday was humbling, but once again, man, the whole point of this is to do things that we don't enjoy, and I can say for certain that I do not enjoy running. If you love the gym, going to the gym isn't gonna grow your aMCC. To train this brain region, you have to engage in effortful, aversive tasks. But the best part, the neuroplasticity is transferable. There's even research that links a strong aMCC to superagers, people who maintain cognitive sharpness well into their 80s or 90s. The formula is really simple. Find the thing you're avoiding and do it because you don't want to.
I'm not gonna lie, since it's been a lot colder, we're doing a lot of stuff indoors, a lot more calisthenics, push-ups, bodyweight squats, sit-ups, that sort of thing. And I gotta say, being back out here, doing bigger lifts, heavier weights, definitely a little bit rusty, but it does feel good to get out here, get some sunshine. Looking forward to a big meal after this, probably a sauna, cold shower, and then head over to the studio, do sessions later. So, 5 more days, hopefully we do all right.
The whole point of this experiment wasn't to come in first place. It was about doing something that you didn't want to do and do it anyways. In order to run the race, I had to train for the race, which I also didn't want to do. I really wasn't looking forward to any of it. But the more I did things that I disliked, the more powerful I felt. Alright, so it's about noon. We're less than 24 hours away from the 5K, the Shamrock Shuffle. Want to take it a little bit light today just because the race is obviously tomorrow. So just went for a nice mile walk with the 40-pound weight vest. Had me thinking back to the old cross-country days. The night before a race, you'd have like a nice big pasta dinner, you know, load up on those carbs. So I think I'm gonna take it pretty light today. I'm gonna eat some good carbs, probably just do some light stretching, and just prepare, mentally prepare for the the stress and the pain that I'm gonna go through tomorrow. And if anybody that's like a runner that's actually watching this, I know you're probably looking at this and like laughing at me and thinking to yourself, dude, you're kind of being a you know what it is? It's like there's nothing else to do but just suffer. You can't like take your mind off of it. No, you just gotta sit there and just hurt. Just be in pain. But once again, that's what this whole thing, this whole experiment is all about. Doing stuff that you don't like to do. And we're gonna see it through, man. We're gonna do it because we don't quit. We may stink it up a little bit, but we're not gonna quit. It's time to eat. All right, it's already like 1:15. I'm eating breakfast really late, which is pretty typical, but so not only making these pancakes, right? But what we're doing, gotta throw some walnuts in there, some chia seeds. Just gotta up that fiber. This is how you really lock it in, right? You give a little bit of this good peanut butter, a little extra protein. I gotta be touching at least like 30 grams off this stack right here. Each pancake too. Don't skimp. All right, it is Saturday. It is officially the day of the 5K, the Shamrock Shuffle. It's about 8:30 a.m. The race starts at 10. I'm not gonna lie, it would have been really easy to just stay in bed this morning. We're here, man. We're here. Tried to dress in like light clothing. It's got compression, everything. I got compression shorts on, squeezing the out of my nuts. I have spent the majority of the morning just stretching out, drinking water, NeuroGum, a little bit of coffee. You know, part of me wants to say, don't complain about it, just do it. But at the same time, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. But I will hopefully feel really good after the race is done and I look back on it. I'm sure I'll be glad that I did it. And who knows, maybe continue doing some sort of running periodically as part of my cardio, you know, weight training routine sort of thing. So Alexa, what's the weather like today?
It's mostly cloudy and 39 degrees right now. Today's high will be 45 with a low of 29 and there's a 40% chance of a morning shower.
All right, so that doesn't sound like the best weather in the world. Kind of get the impression once I start running, get a little warm. Yeah, man. So it's that time. About to get started. Got my bib. How you feel? You ready?
No, but we'll see what happens. I just don't want to die.
There's no turning back now. We're here. Let's do it. It is cold as hell.
Get ready to shuffle!
Here's the thing about intentionally doing hard things. It doesn't get easier. Your tolerance for difficulty just gets higher.
I'm waiting for that runner's high, man. When's it gonna kick in, man?
The finish line isn't the goal. The actual goal is every moment between the start and the finish where you wanted to quit and you didn't. That's the rep. That's what grows the aMCC. That's what transfers.
I think I should have took these inserts out these shoes. Stamina-wise, I feel fine, but my feet are killing me. Cause my right ankle is f***ed up.
So my honest advice for those of you watching, find the thing you've been avoiding. Sign up for it. Commit to it publicly if you have to. Not because it's going to be fun, but because the version of you on the other side of that discomfort is more capable, more resilient, and more focused than the one who stayed comfortable. Go find some friction.